Girlfriend's past. You've got to risk love, Sandra. I didn't, and look at me. I'm a lonely ghost of a man. It doesn't mean that you're never going to get hurt, but the pain you feel will never compare to the regret that comes from walking away from love.
Traveler's wife, I want to tell you, again, I love you. Our love has been the thread through the labyrinth, the net under the high wire walker, the only real thing in this strange life of mine that I could ever trust. Tonight I feel that my love for you has more density in this world than I do myself, as though it could linger on after me and surround you, keep you, hold you.
I always thought that there was this one perfect person for everybody in the world, you know, and when you found that person the rest of the world kind of magically faded away, and, you know, the two of you would just be inside this kind of protective bubble. But there is no bubble. I mean, if there is, you have to make it. I just think life is more than a series of moments, you know? We can make choices, and we can choose to protect the people we love, and that's what makes us who we are. And those are the real memories.
Dancing. I'm scared of walking out of this room and never feeling the rest of my whole life the way I feel when I'm with you.
Notebook. The best love is the kind that awakens the soul, that makes us reach for more, that plants the fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. That's what I hope to give you forever.
Somewhere in time, I can almost see him now before me. What would I say to him, if he were really here? Forgive me, I have never known this feeling. I've lived without it all my life. Is it any wonder, then, that I failed to recognize you? You, who brought it to me for the first time. Is there any way I can tell you how my life has changed? Any way at all to let you know what sweetness you have given me? There is so much to say. I cannot find the words. Except for these, I love you.
Sometimes, the only way to catch an uncatchable woman is to offer her a wedding ring. Beautiful. There are millions of people in this world, but in the end it all comes down to one. I still panic sometimes, forget to breathe, but I know that there's something beautiful in my imperfections. The beauty that he held up for me to see, the strength that I will never be able to say.
You see, I never stopped loving you, even though I couldn't see you.
In my opinion, the best thing you can do is find a person who loves you for exactly what you are. Good mood, bad mood, ugly, pretty, handsome, what have you. The right person will still think the sun shines out of your ass. That's the kind of person that's worth sticking with. I love you. You're my only reason to stay alive. If that's what I am.
Winning that ticket, Rouse, was the best thing that ever happened to me. It brought me to you. You must do me this honor, Rouse. Promise me you'll survive. That you won't give up, no matter what happens, no matter how hopeless.
Promise me now, Rose, and never let go of that promise. I love that after I spend day with you, I can still smell your perfume on my clothes. And I love that you are the last person I want to talk to before I go to sleep at night. And it's not because I'm lonely. And it's not because it's New Year's Eve. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Look, I guarantee there'll be tough times. I guarantee that at some time, one or both of us is gonna want to get out of this thing. But I also guarantee that if I don't ask you to be mine, I'll regret it for the rest of my life, because I know in my heart
You're the only one for me.
When you love someone, and you love them with your heart, it never disappears. When you're apart, and when you love someone, and you've done all you can do, you set them free. And if that love was true, when you love someone, it will all come back to you. You erased me from your memories because you thought you were holding me back from having a full and happy life. But you made a mistake. Being with you is the only way I could have a full and happy life. You're the girl of my dreams and apparently I'm the man of yours. I have a love and it's all that I have. Right or wrong, what can I do? I love him. I'm his and everything he is, I am, too. I love him. We're one. There's nothing to be done. Not a thing I can do but hold him forever, be with him now, tomorrow, and all my life. I always just hoped that I'd meet some nice friendly girl, like the look of her, hope the look of me didn't make her physically sick, then pop the question and, settle down and be happy. It worked for my parents, well, apart from the divorce and all that.
I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone.
The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return.